Good morning. It is Saturday, June 27th. I just woke up and got ready and already headed out the door. I'm headed over to Mom's, because we're gonna go check out some garage sales. Now, you know, the world is still just in the process of opening up. We're in a relatively good area, all things considered, and some people are starting to have garage sales. So I was telling Mom, there might not be many, but we can go out and, you know, we feel comfortable going. Let's show that so others, you know, can see that it may be worth the effort of putting a garage sale together. Plus, you know, I miss spending time with Mom, so that'll be fun. Gonna go see what garage sales are out there. Well, there's at least one sale.
Nice to do something feeling normal.
I mean, I like the soda, but
Well,
it's
initially
gone a little bit further than that.
halfway thinking about doing the downstairs and Coca-Cola.
I mean, if you want to change your mind now, you can decorate the whole place. I figured at least one sale would have that. Got a mask required for this garage sale.
We've got all.
And we got a second one wanting it too. And there have actually been quite a few sales this morning. I was a little bit surprised. Mom's gotten a bunch of stuff. I've gotten nothing. Surprise. So we had a fun morning, and there's still plenty of sales out there, but it's starting to drizzle a bit, so we're gonna just call it a day, head into Cappuccino's, get a bite to eat. So I got a salad and whatever spicy burger.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Onion straws, I love those things.
Yours just looks boring.
They don't love me.
You and your hollandaise.
Not boring.
There you go, guys. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Anything but boring.
And food was good, but before heading home, we're gonna go into Value City Furniture. I want to look at maybe like a love seat. Thinking about maybe something in front of the new shelves. We'll see. And this is basically what I've been looking for, but in the blue color here.
You
I
like
think
that
this
color?
is basically right around the width that works.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is expensive on this, but it's cheaper on the non-electric version. But I wanted to sit in it. And while they have something that'll work, Mom said we should check out Bob's before making any purchase like that, see what furniture they have. And they're just across the street, so yeah, see if there's anything else. And I like the way this place is laid out much better than the other one, just sort of open, able to see everything. So we found this avenue that Mom's never going to be able to get out of. But it is very cushy. It does not have a reclining option, but it is deeper, so it's going to stick out into the middle of the room a little more. But it's very cushy, which I like. And it's a gray. The other one's blue, which matches the lampshades. This is a dark enough gray that whatever. My room is mostly black and white. It'll match. And it is much. I think the fabric is much nicer. And you said that this company, particularly, their fabric tends to last. Is their fabric?
Well, they have a patented foam.
Okay.
And so their foam is what is superior as far as.
So this
not
cushion
breaking
should not
down.
break down.
Yeah.
Because it is very soft, and if it broke down a whole lot, it might get to the point where it's too much. But I don't know. It's also $150 cheaper. And that was fun getting to spend the morning and early afternoon with Mom. Also, good to go look at some of the furniture, as the love seat that I'd been looking at Value City Furniture online for the last few months turned out to not be quite as soft as I would have hoped. I was thinking, well, maybe it'll break down and get better. But then we went to a furniture store that I hadn't even heard of that she's gotten some furniture from in the past. And they had that big cushy one that was so comfortable. And I mean, her comment was like, "You sure you don't want it?" Because it's not a recliner. But I'm like, oh, I mean, when do I ever use the recliner? When I'm at her house where she has them. So I'm like, that's fine. Apparently also not being a recliner, I don't have to worry as much about whether will it support my weight kind of thing. And I'm like, well, that makes it a good thing. But they'll have to order it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to take just a little more time, make a decision, make sure I'm happy with it. But I'm definitely leaning towards that one. And since getting home, I just kind of been chilling out here. I did work on some of the world building for Monday night's game. One of the things I didn't have the first time around was, you know, it's a whole bunch of like floating chunks of a planet that are connected through portals. I didn't have any of the portal connections, which are done like through the divine realms, like made. Well, I made the divine realms, and all of the connections are established as far as which realms they go through. So now, by session 2, if they want to travel from one place to the next, they can do so. I don't have it written up all nice looking like I want to do, but at least I have the basics. So I worked on that for a bit, and then I started thinking about, okay, you know, because I'm still, of course, thinking about that, possibly getting that love seat. So I did some measurements. On my bed, it would basically come out to here. So it's almost going to cut off, you know, it's slightly less wide than the bed itself. And as far as how far out it goes, it's actually about 2 more inches than this, so around here. Which, of course, you know, whatever, that's still plenty of room for the door. But when those combine, it comes to about here, which only leaves so much, you know, just a narrow walking space between it and the fan, assuming I don't move the fan. It's taking up a lot of space, but it would be nice to have a nice comfy place to sit that isn't just the bed, especially like if I want to have someone over to watch a movie, to be able to do that. Now, a lot of the, right now, even more space in here is taken up because I have this table, but this is only temporary. I need to work more on that painting. I haven't in like a week. But it is not yet collecting dust, so it's not too bad. Theoretically, after church tomorrow, Mike will come and we'll get these taken away to Goodwill, which will clear up the space to build the shelf. Also help me visualize more clear space in here. Once I get the shelf up there, I think some stuff can move up there. Essentially, the goal should be, if I'm going to do this, it's because I'm going to get rid of things like extra just storage containers that I have sitting around in here. Okay, well, I've been needing to get rid of those anyways. Some of that stuff, of course, could maybe go up into that shelf, and some of the boxes up there will be gotten rid of once the shelf is in. Fine. I came in here, and I've had that broken chair, but I finally got the new chair, so I took out the box the new chair came in, and the broken chair is now gone. So that clears up space in here where some things can be moved in, whether that's those boxes or whether it's the extra chair from the other room, I don't know. Fairly soon, I'll probably need to get rid of this. The TV's been working fine, of course, so I can get rid of the box. But just kind of been moving forward with that. I might try and thin out these boxes. That stuff down there is still stuff that, in theory, I will at some point try and sell like on eBay or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or, I don't know. I might try and get rid of it, in other words. But that's the kind of stuff I need to start thinking about, is getting rid of some of the extra junk that I just have sitting around and don't need to have sitting around. Because if I'm going to get a big new piece of furniture, it'll be cool, something I've wanted since I moved in. I mean, when I lived in my mom's basement before going to college, my room was bigger. When she married Mike, my room got cut up so that he could build an office, and it used to be quite a bit bigger. And I'd had a couch there, but that was never a couch that I'd gotten for myself. That was a couch that my brother left when he moved out, that my brother had gotten from my uncle when he'd passed away. It was in terrible condition from the start. It was just whatever. It was what was left there. But it you know, I'd gotten rid of that. And that's the only time I've had a couch. Otherwise, that's never the kind of furniture that I've had. But it'd be nice to have. It'd be cool. It's like what normal people have. I'd like that. I'm normal-ish. Anyways, so I'm probably gonna maybe think a little bit more about tidying things up, seeing what can be removed. I'm not really sure, but thinking about it. Otherwise, whatever. I'm just gonna be trying to relax the rest of the evening. I managed to get that accomplished with the world building at least, so there's something. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues. Bye.